I had 3 pro decorators decorate the same level, with each one getting progressively more expensive, and the results were shocking. So, firstly, how I get 3 people to decorate my layout when I've never made a layout in my life? Well, there's this website called Fiverr, which is not sponsored by the way, where you can pay people to decorate your geometry dash layouts. On this website, different people have different prices, so what I want to test is, if the money goes up, will the design quality go up too? Or will I just get scammed? Originally, I was going to do the layout to the song for Heliopolis, but since this is my first ever layout, and that song is like very confusing to make a layout with, I ended up scrapping it. Here's what it looked like before I scrapped it. Yeah, it's pretty shat, and I knew that, so that's why I contacted people in the Geometry Dash community to try and help me out. I contacted several people, and many people just ignored me, except this one guy, QRL. Together, we started looking for audios that would work better and be simpler to make a layout with. He recommended looking at Creo audios, which is exactly what I ended up doing. Is this too confusing? Prophecy? It may be too confusing. I just would need your opinion. The audio was fire, and it was enough to convince QRL that we can use it, so we began working. By we, I mostly meant he, because for the entire pre-drop, he was cooking up with an asymmetrical duel, and I don't even know what else, because I'm terrible at the editor, but it was good stuff. Without like changing the whole thing. I then added some stuff myself, and then we wrapped up the first day. Now, due to some complications, QRL wasn't able to continue working on the project, so I had to find someone else.
A few moments later.
And that someone else was found, Elixourous, or however you pronounce his name. So, with our second version of QRL, I was able to begin working. In a medium demon called Till Doomsday, a cool sliding technique with the robot was done. With that as inspiration, we created something pretty similar. Pretty proud of how it looks. I think it's a little delayed. We had a good dynamic. He shared his screen and I gave comments. The thing is, the level needed to be 15 seconds to meet the Fiverr requirements for me to submit a level. So, we needed to add around 3 more seconds of stuff, even if it could have ended there. This is where I took over, and like, to be honest, I made some straight garbage, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
I was trying out different letter blocks, so I don't even know what they did. Did nothing. For like 20 minutes, I just tried to make it so I would not die when I enter these white lines, and I cannot figure that out for the life of me. I tried everything. Then, for the end of the level, I put a text box so the decorators can add a note if they want to. After finishing the ending, this is how the level looked. Then, some restructuring was done by QRL 2.0, and with that, I was finally able to go to Fiverr. I'm gonna be finally choosing who I want to decorate my level, and I need 3 different prices. 1 cheap, 1 medium, and 1 expensive, so let's look. This person looks pretty cool. This could be 15 seconds.
Ho ho ho.
I think this is our expensive. This is just, am I tripping or is this just Tidal Wave? Just stole the stuff from Tidal Wave. You can't, bro, no. Now this, on the other hand, this is dope. Does he decorate? Alright, let's contact him. I continued to look and ended up going with the likes of Undie and Munell. Munell for $35 and Undie for $45. It was originally $40, but it was $5 extra to fix up structuring because this is what Munell said about the structuring. Yeah, pretty rough. Anyways, I had 2 out of my 3. I had the medium, the expensive, but I was missing the cheap. Don't confuse that for not trying. I tried alright. It was just mad sketchy to be honest, but you know, maybe don't take it from me and just take this with a grain of salt. Alright, so several days later, this video has been in the works for a while, so. Anyways, I tried in my... I ended up messaging at least 20 people to try and get my cheap price for the decoration, but you know, cheap is not a lot of people's favorite words, so it was very hard to do. I ended up ditching from Fiverr to try and find a cheap one and going to Discord, but nonetheless, it was just not going my way. Anyways, I'm very sorry to say I will not be getting my cheap for this, but we'll just make the $35 one the cheap one. But alas, the time is here. Here are my reactions to both of the decorations, and make sure to comment which one's your favorite. I'll leave a link to both of the Fiverr decorators in the description below so you can check them out yourself. Additionally, the IDs for both the levels will be in the description below. Okay, the day is finally here. The Fiverr submission has been submitted, and it is June 16th right now, and I have not reacted to this yet. Yeah, he was super easy to work with, and by just like looking at this first frame, I'm seeing he did like some sort of like steampunk kind of like theme construction thingy majiggies. It looks like a boat is just like on its side, like it's clearly like, you know, it's ruins, what am I say? But yeah, anyways, let's see. Yeah, this is sick, bruh. My favorite part, let me find it. Thing with the wave, I like what he did here. Ooh, that was clean, bro. It was ugly beforehand. And like, if we're looking at individual stuff, we got the saws. Did he add jump indicators? I don't think he did. I like the pillars and the like the monsters coming out of like. Then he really fixed the end, man. And the block design's dope. Yeah, so I'll make sure to post this. And yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the theme was kind of matched with a steampunk sort of vibe? Do you feel like the song gave that steampunk sort of vibe? And if not, you know, like, see if the next level matches the vibe more. Alright, here's my first reaction to the expensive decoration, the one for $45, so let's see how it looks. I know I'm at 18%, by the way. I just had to test something in OBS, so it like opened up for a second, but let me go into slow motion, actually. Alright, so it looks like he used like a... is it 1.9? Oh, there's his name. 1.9 or like 2.0 type of decoration, which is dope. Lot of animation going on here. It looks like... maybe on Tweaking, is that a custom orb that I saw? I low-key like the stars, bro. Ooh! Yo, the ending was fire. The other person for the ending, they put their name. He had a whole animation. Now, again, as I expected, these levels are very different. So, here's a side-by-side comparison so you can see the differences yourself. Overall, I preferred the medium-priced edit, the one on the left. I feel like it really hit a theme more than the one on the right, but I feel like the right took more effort. But let me know in the comments below. And this video took me so long, and I'm sorry it's not the best edited. I tried everything in my power to get an editor, but it was just not going right for me. I'm not even that bad of an editor, I just don't know how to use Premiere Pro. I'm struggling on Premiere Pro, but I will get better, so bear with me. But if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe. And I don't know if this is a thing on mobile, like the hype button, I don't know how you get that, but if that's there, do that too. Anyways, thank you for watching, and peace.